And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. Fires in the triple.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws here tonight, and he makes the first.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
That one goes. Count it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Maxey. Embiid can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. For 3, Maxey. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pippen outside. From deep, Jordan. The rebound by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Grimes, pass to Barlow. Hammers the lob through.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Rose against Maxey. Rose outside. Pass to Jordan. Fires the 3. The Bulls with another miss. Jordan's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Here's Oubre. Now Maxey. Over Rose. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by Oubre. And it's 7 points for Tyrese Maxey. Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Rose. And miss after miss right now.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To the inside, Gilmore. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Pippen. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Maxey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
And here's Chicago. Here's Gilmore. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Maxey. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Good on the shot.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Love is checked in for Chicago. Butler comes in for Pippen.
Chicago substitution. Bob Love.
Bulls trail by 3, and we're going courtside for a report on VJ Edgecombe. Allie, what's his status?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Jordan misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Outside Love. Outside Butler. Here's the 3. The Bulls with another miss.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Oh, sweet move. Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Jordan's got 5 now.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Maxey. Lets it go from deep. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at it. Out there.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
The Bulls trail by 4. Rose with it. Picked up by Embiid. Rose with the bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Maxey, that's good.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
To the middle. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And here is Maxey. Give him 20. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
So it's Chicago now. Trailing by 4. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Butler with the bucket.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
It's Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Barlow in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Grimes. Still no points. Knocks it down from distance.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
It's stolen by Oubre. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Ryan, back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Grimes. Clock at 6. Pass to Maxey. From the arc. And the 76ers another three.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. Chicago making a switch here. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
For Philadelphia.
Both free throws good from Maxey. The Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Rodman. Back to Rose. Chicago passing it around. Pippen, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Maxey passes to Barlow. There's the three. Philadelphia with another miss. So it's Chicago now. Here's Sloan beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Sloan's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside. And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Pippen, no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. And there's the lob. It's stolen. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Rose outside. He drops it from range. Rose has got 7.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Maxey on the wing, guarded by Rose. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Edgecombe. No points so far. Here's Sloan. Rose outside. Sloan, the pass to Noah. Here's Pippen. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Down low. And it's stolen by Rose. It's stolen by Oubre. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And he lobs it up. And it's Maxey missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Love is checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Pippen. Now here's Maxey. 30 points in the game. Drills it from deep. Maxey's got 33.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
Rose, the pass to Rodman. Here's Sloan. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Jerry Sloan taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Maxey. 33 points for him. This one for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Here's Pippen. The shot from the low post is good. Pippen's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Back to Maxey. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Rodman. Pass to Sloan. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. Sloan's got 7 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Maxey outside, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Rose. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Fires the three, nails it from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence. More 2K action in just a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. And it's Maxey missing. Bulls trail by 3. Jordan, pass to Pippen. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Gilmore. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Gilmore's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Maxey, that's good. And so here is Chicago. Rose, the pass to Rodman. And here's Jordan, the 3-ball. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Gilmore's got 4 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Chicago passing it around. Rose outside. Here's Gilmore. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Embiid. To the paint. Robbed. Here's Rodman. And the shot goes down. Rodman's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Jacks up a 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pippen left side. To the inside. Here's Rodman. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Chicago has possession. Pass to Jordan. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Jordan's got 8 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Edgecombe. From about 19, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Jordan with the bucket.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Maxey against Rose. The three. Gilmore grabs the miss.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Embiid. No made baskets yet. Here's Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
And that's one of the underrated aspects of his game, his passing. He knows the defense expects him to finish the job, but he just drops off a dime.
Here's Rose. He's got 12 with the drive. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And Maxey, here we go. And he dunks it down.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found a lane and made them pay.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Love's checked in.
Bob Love.
Chicago leading by 5. Rose, the pass to Jordan. Back to Rose. A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter here. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Joakim Noah.
Maxey surveys. He got a piece of it. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Kelly Oubre picks one up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Pippen outside. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Noah. Outside Butler. Second chance shot. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. For 3, Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Maxey's got 57 points.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Jordan with it. 12 points for him. Yep, that one goes. Jordan's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Throws good. Jordan.
Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
So hits one and misses one at the line. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter here. For 3, Maxey. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates and leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page? Woo.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Rodman. Chicago passing it around. Down low. Sloan. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 8 assists in the game. The kick out to Maxey. The 3 is up. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Chicago substitution. Number 13, Joakim Noah.
Bulls leading by 10. Rose with it. Guarded now by Maxey. They get it again. Down low. Butler drops it in.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Here's Barlow. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Here they come,
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 76ers trail by 15. Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. They need this. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Rose. No good on the 3. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Timeout, Bulls!
Chicago substitution. Artis Gilmore, Scotty Pippen, Michael Jordan, B.J. Armstrong.
Here's Jordan. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oubre passes to Maxey. And the 3 off target.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Bulls leading by 11. Ball stolen. Here's Barlow. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Driving to the basket. Book it. Straight in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Deflected. A bit under 3.5 minutes had passed here in the 4th.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Armstrong.
Franklin the Dog.
76ers trail by 13. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles. Who's watching here?
Jordan inside. Oh, he misses the layup. The 76ers running out of time. Now it's Maxey for three. Nope. And he slams it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Goes again. Maxey pulls it down.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
He launches. Oh, it doesn't go.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 76ers trail by 13. Embiid. Ooh, off the bounce. Embiid hammers it home.
Yeah, you better make a business decision and get out of that way. Barreling through, you better clear the way for Embiid.
Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Lowry outside. Maxey. Oh, missed on the tray. And here's Chicago. 13-point lead. Another shot. Oh, no good on the layup. So it's Philadelphia now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey.
Horrible mistake. Well, it's never a good time to pick up a tech, especially right now in this game.
Shooting the technical free throw, Derrick Rose. Substitution on the court.
They've got to keep their focus. That's going to result in a technical. What are they thinking?
That's good from Butler. And so here is Chicago. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Armstrong. And that's an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Chicago, B.J. Armstrong. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked